Hi all, today we're going to complete the edit functionality. For that, let's start with app.route edit user as id int id, because id is always number 1 2 3, right? That's why we need to specify as int. If you had downloaded at UUID or something, you can specify string. Method get and post. Define a function. Let's def edit user id, because id is crucial, on the basis of which we choose the item that needs to be this. Okay, let's read the file first. With open users.txt. Make sure you close the code and read as file colon. Okay, just load it. Users equals JSON load file. Okay, once we load that, now let's get this using the list comprehension. Let's loop through the user. If the user is found, we request method post and then edit these items. If not, then return back. So for that, user equals next u for u in users. Just to shorten, there's nothing, you can write user. If u id equals id, then we write the following function. If we cannot, then we say that there is nothing, nothing returned. None is nothing returned. So now if request.method equals post, let's write user name equals request.form.name, user email request.form.email, user image request.form.image. This, once there is an error here, typo, see, this causes problem. Once we have looped through it, these items will be in the form, because request.form.name, this will be in the form where we'll be able to edit. So once we have gotten this and edited, now we need to write it. Okay, we need to send it back to the database to write. With open users.txt w as write, json.dump users file indent equals 2. We did indent equals 2 because so that the data that we send back does not end up in a long line, only one line. It will go next line. It will go next. Okay, and then return redirect URL for index. Once we finish writing, we will put that into the users list. That's why indirects is where we have our users list. Okay, and let's render that into the edit user.html file, which has been opened here. See, edit user HTML file. This is HTML outline, And in HTML, we have a form. This is just a typical form with action equals slash edit user user.id, as we send from this handler file. See, edit user HTML user.edit user, that was the path. So here we pick up the ID of the item to be edited, use post method, and then typical forms with label input of name, label input of email, label input of image. The only difference between here and in the add file is here we give value within the Jinja expressions, user.name, user.email, user.image. Okay, this allows us to accommodate, to include the edited value, and then submit button and user, and that's it. Once we have done that, after we finish, we return back to the home where we have our list of the items. Okay, let's go to the items here. You see we have these three lists. Now we want to edit an item. Okay, let's edit this third item. Edit. What do we want to edit? Okay, let's edit the email. Say for example, quick 85, just for example. And instead of name K, let's make it D. You see? So we edited, right? Click it. Now you can see D edited and C85 edited. This is how we carry out the editing function. Now you see, this is just easier functionality once you got everything correct. So you want to check another one? Let's check this one. Instead of John S. Smelka, let's make it K. Okay. Now here you want to edit the email as well. Let's make it 92. Okay. Now we edited, right? Send it. See, now John K. Smelka 92. So as you can see, this is the functionality that Flask affords us to carry out the editing functionalities. So that is for today's part. Now all we have left is delete function, which we will show in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I have explained items clearly and line by line, so you can easily follow this. Thank you. Stay tuned in.